So let's talk about your music. So you have some great songs on YouTube. Sounds like you have a lot of music on SoundCloud as well. But my favorite one was "Do You Fuck With Me." That one was fucking awesome.
Hell yeah,
dude.
you fuck with it?
Yeah, I fucks with Little Chrissy, dude. That shit was so fat. But all of your songs, your lyrics are good. Your production is good. The videos were awesome. You showed us a song earlier. Like it all sounds very professional. The lyrics are great. I really love it, dude.
Thank you.
So tell us about I guess what's coming next for your music.
Yeah. So I am a guitarist in a pop punk band called No Refills, and I love my band so much, and I'm really excited because we're in the middle of an EP release right now called Panic Interlude that drops on the 1st of January, and like my child of a song, Better Off, drops on the 24th of this month. But as much as I love being the guitarist and like backing vocals,
Right.
I was always the like frontman,
Right.
or like the main guy,
Right.
in whatever project I was in.
Right. Well, you got that energy, dude. You got like very like bubbly personality, kind of like, you know, you've got the energy of a frontman for sure.
Fuck yeah. And that's why I was like, you know what? I need my own thing. And it was like during quarantine, and I, have always been a huge fan of hip hop and rap. And I, always felt like that was something that I could do. And I was super stoked when I met my producer, TTT Tasmanian, and I kind of explained my vision to him, and he was like, dude, let's work. And, the first song we got done was Regrets. And that's still one of my favorite songs. Like that started so much, for me and my solo journey.
You have a video of that on YouTube, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So I have heard that one. That one is fucking awesome. That one's so good.
Thank you.
So that producer, is that the young one you were talking about earlier?
Yeah, man. His story is pretty crazy. Shout out to Taz.
Yeah.
It's been a rocky situation.
Yeah, maybe we should get you and him on the podcast again sometime, dude. That'd be fun.
Yeah, bro. That'd be tight.
This is a call out to you, dog. Taz, right?
Yeah.
I'm coming for you, dude. Okay. So let me see. Let me get to these other questions. So I really like your lyrics. If you're comfortable about talking about anything that you pull your inspiration from, because some of them are pretty emotional. And I really enjoy that in music because you kind of get to see into an artist's, into their brain, how they work, where their talent comes from, where they're, like you get to see who a person is in a song. And so I really liked your lyrics. So I want to know, what inspired you in some of your lyrics, if you're comfortable talking about them. I know that some of them are kind of emotional.
Yeah, for sure. So when I was a kid growing up, my mom was diagnosed with a pineoblastoma in the back of her like brainstem.
Oh fuck!
And that's the part of your brain that makes melatonin to make you fall asleep. And I was like 5 when this happened.
Right.
And I didn't really know how serious things were because I was just a kid.
Right.
But I remember one day my dad coming up to me, because we would go to the hospital all the time over at OHSU, shout out. And, my dad came up to me one day when we were there, and he was like, hey, so, the doctors are going to give Mom some Power Rangers to fight the bad guys. And, everything's going to be okay, but I need you to say, a little prayer,
Right.
We're going to, everything's going to be all right, but this is really important.
Right.
And it just was like burned into my memory.
Yeah.
And because I love the Power Rangers.
Yeah, I love how he referenced that. It's like that's awesome though, because it's like it's cool that he, and it's like when parents try to hide things from kids, and it's like it's mostly probably because they don't know how to like iterate to them, like, oh hey, this is what I'm trying to like get across to you. But that's awesome that he was like, yo, I'm gonna explain this to you the best that you can understand.
Yeah, shout out to Pops, man. Papa Rad is like the coolest dude.
Papa Rad, you sound like a badass, dude.
Hell yeah. Still in LHC, holding it down out there. But so it was Mom went into, the surgery. They got the tumor, and they convinced my mom that it was a wise decision to do chemo as well. And they didn't fully know all the damage that would cause. And she basically was medicated and only able to be like a normal mom for like maybe like 1 or 2 days out of the month.
Wow, dude. That's fucking hard, dude.
Yeah, but I mean, thank God, she survived.
Yeah, that's the silver lining for sure. And you can feel that emotion. It translates very well in your lyrics, and I really think that's something that a lot of people miss when they're trying to make music, is like having depth to their lyrics, and I really like yours, dude. So
thank you, man.
Yeah, so if you like that kind of music, which you should, because if you don't, then you don't like good music, you got to check this stuff out. Let me see here. I want to make sure I didn't miss any sweet questions. We already talked about vapes and capes. I'm really excited to go there. Let me see. So it looks like it's time for the next booze review.
Sure.
So
do you mind if I wrap it up before we drink our sorrows too?
Yeah.
Just with that, just real quick, 'cause this is important to me, and like I've always wanted to say this too, but just like that's the reason why I never take off this necklace is because when my mom survived everything, my dad had the same one, and he gave his to me.
Oh, dude,
so I never take it off.
That's awesome.
So shout out to G-Man.
Let me see.
And
oh, dude, that's rad. That's such a cool necklace too. Like,
I like to say it's my first tattoo.
Yeah,
because I'll never take it off.
I like that.
But that was why I started making music, was because like when I was a kid, I never felt like I could fit in, because it was always just like a weird thing,
right?
To be like, because it's one thing if your parent dies or like they ditch you,
right?
And like then there's like, I don't want to say more of a community, but it's just like hard to explain. Like, my mom's medicated, like 95% of the time, but like it's still amazing.
Right.
And I found my sense of community in going to shows.
Nice.
And like, I remember like that was like the only time that I ever felt like I was a part of a real community, or like fit in, was when I was at a show. Like, shout out Devil Wears Prada.
Oh, dude.
Azalea Dying.
Fuck yeah, Devil Wears Prada.
Yeah,
so
Escape the Fate. Like, yes, got me through all that stuff. So that's why I do music. I want to be that guy for that kid that needs me, that I don't know anything about.
Well, I think you're right on the way of doing that, man. And that's a great reason to be in music too. I think that's what separates the good from the bad. You know what I mean? But thank you so much for sharing, dude.
Sorry to go so hard right
It's all good, dude. It's all
like
good.
Heavy. It's like everybody's depressed. No, we can drink now.
Yeah. Let's get this next one going. So the next one, I decided to go festive, I guess, since it's wintertime. But this is a Samuel Adams. There's yours. Here's mine.
Beautiful.
It's a Samuel Adams Winter Lager. This is a German Bock, which is a type of beer created centuries ago for cold winter drinking. It's spiced with cinnamon, ginger, and an orange peel with a malty finish. So let's see how they did it, dude.
Hey there, laddie. Sounds like a good brew. Is it a pop or is it a twist?
It's probably a twist, knowing Samuel Adams.
Nope. I just a baby. No, I think it's a pop top.
I don't know.
Oh
dude.
man, I'm just a giant pussy.
I think you're right, dude. I couldn't get it off. It just twisted.
Sorry, can we curse on here?
Oh fuck yeah, dude. You know what? This is actually something really interesting that I didn't realize. It's gonna be hard to get so my podcast is like, since it has drinking on it, you have to like label it as like adult content. So it like everything else that it's attached to. So like I made a like a Reddit page and an Instagram page, but on Reddit and like other things that you go through, it's labeled as mature content. So it carries that label around. So I'm like, I hope that doesn't fuck with my shit. But if so, we're gonna say as many fucks as we want.
Fuckity fuck. Now that's tight. Do you remember how sick it was when you were a kid and you would like get a game and it was like mature?
Yeah.
You know, and you're like,
yeah,
whoa.
18 and older. I'm not even fucking 13, baby. I love that shit. But that's like, I mean, that's a good way to like get into that world. I think like I used to steal my brother's like movies and stuff, and I'd like fast forward to the scenes with tits and
for sure.
And I'm like, this is so rad. Oh, dude, the good old days. And now it's just like porn is just a part of everyday life. You have it in your pocket at all times, anytime that you want, dude. You can have any choice.
Christ, I know. I don't know. Shout out to y'all parents, you know, managing your kids having phones. I don't know how you guys do it.
Yeah.
That just sounds terrifying.
Yeah. Dude, imagine growing up. Okay, I didn't get a phone until I was like fucking maybe in middle school, like 14 or 15. And and then like it was just texting, and I couldn't even text during class. So like basically all day I couldn't text until after school. So it was like I couldn't even text right. I would text my friends and they make fun of me because I couldn't do it right.
Was it like the
the TX9 or whatever? Yeah, you got to like click it 3 fucking times. Yeah. And now it's like if you don't have a cell phone at 5 years old, you're an outcast.
Facts. It's the best babysitter.
Yeah, here, fucking watch this. Anyway, dude, we need to taste this beer.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
So,
are we chugging this one or are we sipping this one?
Let's sip this one because I'm pretty topped off. But please don't spill.
I'll do my best.
We'll just keep it out here. You just have to like reach.
Okay.
Anyway,
but same time.
Yep. Cheers.
Touch the tips. Oh.
Ooh. See, now I don't usually like lagers, thicker beers, like Guinness or anything, but that was pretty good.
Yeah, it's hearty.
Yeah,
it's like a meal.
It's thick. It's like a meal, a Thanksgiving meal. It's thick, but I definitely like the flavor. Usually the thickness of like a lager is pretty overbearing, but this one was pretty good. I give it a plus.
Yeah, I give it a thumbs up. I think the other one was 2 thumbs up. I'm going to be honest, the rad one was pretty fucking dope.
It was fucking rad.
Yes.
Yeah, no, I think I prefer IPAs, but I usually don't go into the lager dark beer world, but I figured since it was wintertime and it's a winter beer, it's meant for cold, but I like it. I wouldn't say no. I would drink this over a Guinness. You know what I mean?
I feel warmer. Yeah.
Yeah. Like if I was German and I was out on the slopes and then I was like, I just need this beer.
The Alps. Yes.
And it just warms me all the way up. I like it. I like IPAs better, but you know, it's a warm winter beer. So let's see. Oh, cool little fact about this beer. They haven't updated their recipe in 31 years. So this year's the first year that they did that. So fuck yeah, Samuel Adams making their beers recipes new, and 31 years too is a long time to have like a beer recipe. It'd be so cool to have a company that's lasted like hundreds of years.
Facts.
So anything over 10 years, I'm like, you're doing it.
Y'all been grinding for a minute.
Yeah, but that's like basically like if you want to start making money at anything, it's like you got to stick with it for like 10 years at least.
That's what they said.
At least.
What trips me out though is like, when does the ticker start? When does the 10 years start? Does it start like for me, it's like when I picked up a guitar, when I started my first band, like when I started this project, like when does the 10-year ticker start?
That is very true. Yeah, you never really know, dude, until it starts like fitting together, dude. But things have been pretty serendipitous these days.
Facts.
Do you fuck with little Kris, or am I just your novelty? Crush my dreams like Percocets, I'm known for more.